What's poppin', boys? It's me, here to spill that tea, sis. I have never regretted saying anything more in my life. That was big uncomfy. My stepdad doesn't like me to have beverages in my room unless they're water, but please, it's for the sake of YouTube and for that tea joke. I brewed tea just for this, okay? Don't be mad. I'm being careful. Bottoms up. Today I'm coming at you with a very special story time. It only happened to me a few weeks ago, and I've only told a couple people this story. I mentioned it on Instagram, but you know, I didn't spill all the tea, so I feel like this is some YouTube-worthy tea. Let's get it started. So, something I haven't addressed in the past 2 videos I've done. I have glasses now. I was thinking of making this a whole nother video, but I've made too many depressing videos recently. We need something more lighthearted. Anyway, my vision got sucky after I didn't wear my glasses for 2 years. So we went to the eye doctor, I got glasses again, and my contacts just came in, so I'm doing contacts for the first time, but I still am only wearing them for like a couple hours a day until I get to a good point where I can wear them for a full 12 to 14 hours a day, because I actually just got them yesterday, and it's my first time with them. So, 2 weeks ago, I went and I picked up these glasses. I had showered the night before, but I didn't have time to put on makeup that morning. I was wearing a hoodie and black skinny jeans and just generally looking depressed. My acne was big popping. Like, it was popping. I didn't look great that day, let's put it that way. I've done my best to recreate the look to the extent that I am also not wearing makeup and wearing my glasses today. But you know, imagine me in a hoodie and even more sad. I mean, what more can you expect from me? So I had just picked up the glasses, and my mom and my stepdad had agreed to take me to Barnes & Noble because he had just finished a book and he wanted a new one, and I was like, I like books, will you buy me one please? So we went in, we were going through Barnes & Noble, I had picked out a book, my mom and my stepdad were looking at books, I was chillin'. Except my mom couldn't find a book that she liked, so she went to the magazine section. And at the Barnes & Noble that I go to, the magazine section is right next to where there is a Starbucks inside the Barnes & Noble. So I was like, hey, I've got Starbucks gift cards, I'm gonna go get myself a drink while you guys pay for books. So I went, and there was only one person ahead of me in line, and they were like literally paying and leaving. I saw the cashier give that person their change, and they sat down at a table. So, the baristas are making drinks. There were 2 employees there. One of the baristas was also doing the cash register. You know how it goes at a Starbucks. And I was like, ooh, I'm gonna order myself a holiday drink because it's holidays, Christmas! Yay! And I was like, sweet. I got gift cards on me, and I have $2 in cash. Yeah, so it took the baristas a few minutes to make the other person's drink before the person actually came up to like take my order. So this guy steps up to the register. If I had to put an age range on him, I would say 19 to 24. I'm really not good with guessing people's ages, but he was clearly out of high school. I am 15 and a half. Keep that in mind. I can't date him. I mean, I can't seem to date anyone, but you know, no one likes me and I'm sad and lonely. That's the tea. So, I walk up there and I'm like, hi, can I have a grande hot toasted white chocolate mocha? Or whatever they're called? I can't remember the holiday drinks. I'm sorry. When I go to Starbucks, I order just a normal freaking latte. Okay? I just like normal coffee pretty much. Not other stuff. But it was a holiday drink, so I was like, yeah, I'll get one. fun, you know? So I'm having a shitty day, go up, I'm being pleasant with this guy because I'm a nice person. You know, I was like, hey, I'm gonna get myself some Starbucks to cheer me up. You know how it goes. Caffeine is my drug of choice. So I'm like, hi, can I have that drink? And he was like, oh yeah, of course. So I pull out my gift card for Starbucks, and he was like, oh, I'm so sorry, but since we are located inside Barnes & Noble, you can't use your gift card there. And I had this like moment of panic, because basically I have on me, in that moment, 2 Starbucks gift cards, $2 in cash, which is not enough for this drink, and my debit card. But I don't know if my debit card charges me when I make purchases that are under $5. You know that thing where sometimes you'll have to pay a fee if you buy something and it's less than $5? So I didn't know if that was the case. So I really didn't want to use my debit card. I had no cash. I didn't have enough cash. I just want to use my Starbucks gift cards. And so he saw me pull it out and he was like, we don't accept that here, I'm sorry. And I don't know if he could see the momentary look of terror behind my eyes or not, but I was just like, oh, okay, how much is that going to be? And there was just this pause for a moment, and I was wondering why he hadn't told me the price yet. Like, we've gone through this whole exchange and he still hasn't told me the price. And so then I look up and he looks me in the eyes and he was like, oh, actually there was a customer ahead of you that's already paid for your drink. And I was just kind of like, what? What? And he was like, oh yeah, don't worry about it, somebody's already paid. What's your name, by the way? And I was like, oh, it's Kay. And he was like, okay, I'll have that right up for you. And so then I just went and stood and waited for my drink. Like, you see that in movies sometimes, where there are customers that like pay ahead. But the customer, there was no one in line ahead of me except that one person. And that one person I saw pay for their drink and have them receive change. So the barista is the only possible person who could have paid for my drink. So then I'm waiting for my drink to be done, and I'm still like, what the fuck just happened? What's going on? Ah! And the 19 to 24-year-old barista who just gave me a free drink turns to the other barista and he was like, okay, we're even now. And I was like, there's one of 2 options. One, actually, is there only 2 options? We live in a universe where multiple possibilities can occur at every single moment in time and space. What is real? What is an illusion? I don't know. That's the tea. So, couple theories. First of all, other barista dared the cashier barista to give a customer a free drink and hit on them. Second, someone had actually paid ahead, and the we're even now thing is because that was it. That was done. They had given the person like $20 and they were like, pay for everybody else's drinks. And that was it. I was like the last person to get a free drink or something. Another theory is it was actually not that barista, but the other barista that had given money and was like, free drink. So I don't know, the other one was kinda cute too. So, and he was also probably like 19 to 24, so you know. So then I got my free drink. I was very, very happy that it actually made my day. And as I was leaving, I was telling this story to my mom and my stepdad. And you know how when you get a Starbucks cup, there's like the sleeve on it so that you're not holding the cup and it's not hot in your hand? Whatever that's called. So I look and there was something on the cup that was scratched out. Like there was K written in Sharpie, but then there was something else above it written in Sharpie, but it was then scribbled over in more Sharpie. And I was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I couldn't tell if it was numbers, I couldn't tell if it was the name, I couldn't tell if it was just my drink order, I don't know! Okay, here's the weirdest part about it, think about it. The whole paying ahead for somebody else's drink is something that happens in movies, but when do you ever see that happen in real life? You don't. Would you? Would you just pay ahead for strangers' drinks? So yeah, like I pay for my friends' drinks, but I wouldn't be like, here you go, Starbucks barista. Here is $20. Keep the change. Pay for everybody else's drinks. I may not know these people, and I may need this money because I am 15 and can't have a job because no one wants to hire me and I can't drive yet. But you know what? Keep the change. Pay everybody else's drinks. No! People don't do that! So the only option is that one of the baristas was hitting on me. And honestly, I'm not mad. I've never been hit on before. I don't know if that's obvious, but considering on this channel how much I talk about I'm very sad and very lonely, and have never dated anyone ever, and have never been kissed, and I'm 15, I was flattered. So thank you, either one of you Starbucks baristas, both of you Starbucks baristas, or whatever person did actually pay for my drink. Thank you. Because I've never been flirted with, I've never been hit on, and I've never been on a date. And frankly, I am too young to date you, sadly. But thanks, because it made my day, so thank you. Anyway, that's the tea, sis. If that wasn't actually someone flirting with me and it was just my imagination because I'm very sad and very lonely, let me know in the comments. Also, let me know in the comments if you're a hot single in my area. Big sad. Anyway, I love you guys. Make sure to hit like, hit that notification bell, comment down below, subscribe. Seriously, everything helps me out, and I love you guys a lot. Bye! So I wasn't wearing makeup earlier, and my acne really be poppin'. But today, a Starbucks barista hit on me, and I got a free drink. So we really out here living it up. I was trying to use my gift card, and he was like, well, since we're located inside Barnes & Noble, we can't accept it here. However, a customer ahead of you just paid for the drink, and I was like, ah! We stan.